the westernunion.com VIP lounge.
How's everybody feeling right now? Now, it's been at least 6 months since she's been here, so I need you guys all to put your hands together for Kehlani!
Everything I do it with a passion. If I gotta be a...
She's so adorable. Every time I see her, she gets cuter and cuter every time.
Thank you. I'm working on it.
She's like, thank you. Welcome home.
Thank you for having me, as usual.
Every time I see you, you're always somewhere. I know you were doing Canada. You're all over the country, all over the world. You just came from Vegas this past weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was going on in Vegas?
Life is Beautiful Festival, and we stayed for a few days because now I'm grown and
21?
I can do stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
wait.
Hey.
So this was your first time in Vegas since turning 21?
Yeah. I'm usually like, okay, rush on stage, and then they're going to hide you backstage, and then we're all going to huddle you and sneak you back to the hotel room. But this time I was like, yeah, check my ID. I'm grown. Mess with me. Yeah.
So did you get to do any things that you haven't done yet in Vegas since you're 21 now? Like order a drink at the table?
Oh, of course. I went to all the bars on purpose. I was outside like, yeah, ID. I don't gamble. It doesn't really seem like my thing.
Yeah.
I might have like pride issues. I might be really mad if I lose money for no reason. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I'm the same. Like every time I go to Vegas, I lose stacks of cash. And
I
it's
can't
like,
imagine. I won't. I can't think about it.
You seem like the type that kind of roams Vegas with the crew and just like
I like
cracking.
looking at the lights and like taking
Aw.
walks and like getting ice cream. I'm kind of nerdy, so
You said I'm kind of nerdy.
yeah.
No,
we
they
went to
got-
the aquarium.
In Vegas, they got an aquarium?
Yeah, it's like in a mall. We were like, oh my god, this guy in the mall, and like there's like a stingray in the middle of the mall. That was like our agenda. So
That's hella funny. I wish I should go to Vegas with you guys. Maybe I could save some money that way. You know what I mean?
man, we're still kids in Vegas is the truth. So.
Well, congratulations, by the way. Crazy
you.
is going like crazy across the country.
I'm so excited, man.
Do you still get like surprised with the reaction that you get from your records?
Yeah, I mean, because I'm used to being like a SoundCloud person, you know what I mean? I was very like, put a song on the internet, tweet everybody to listen to it, like internet, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
So to know that it's on the radio and like, I feel like my fans really grew with me. So
Yeah.
like every time they hear me on the radio, they're just as freaked out as I am. Like,
Oh,
yo,
yeah.
I've been following you for so long and like, you just came on the radio. I'm so used to like having to go click your song. Like,
Yeah.
So I don't know, we're all really excited together. And I think that's my favorite part.
I just got to say this for the record because my Twitter, Instagram timeline blew up. When you first dropped Crazy, you let us premiere it and play it first.
Oh man.
I have never been tweeted by your fans so damn much to play it again. We had to play it like every 20 minutes. We got
Oh,
hit up
man,
so much
that's
for
so
that.
beautiful.
So thank you for that.
Thank you for that.
And how did you come up with the concept for the video? Because I know you just dropped it.
We had so many ideas, but I think there was so many that came out like so serious
Yeah.
and like so just not the emotion that the song gives you. Every time I hear that song, I'm like, yo, this song makes me so happy.
Turn
Like,
it up.
I just want to dance. I just want to like go crazy with my friends. Like,
Yeah.
so that's really what we did. I'm like, let's get my real friends who,
Yeah.
because I live in New York now. Fun fact.
Okay.
So my friends live with me in New York, and we just brought them all out together, and it was just really fun. It was like, I didn't see you guys in a week, so now we're all together in LA, and we're just gonna have fun and stuff your head in a cake if it's your birthday. Shout out Slick. It was her birthday. We put her face in a cake. So
Aw. I know. I was like, they're just in the house chilling. That feels like how y'all would really be.
yeah, we're pretty much house chillers. Yeah, that's about right.
Now, how did you feel when you saw people like Wiz Khalifa, what's his name from Hakeem from Empire?
Uh-huh.
A lot of people were just reposting, singing a song or basically vibing to the video.
Mm-hmm.
How was that for you, your reaction?
It was really dope. I think because I'm such a fangirl, like when
Yeah.
it comes to everything that I like I could like something this much and just still be so stoked about it just because it's just who I am. So I was just appreciative that other people, you know, my peers are really excited about it. And
Yeah.
I'm happy people are liking it. So
I just laughed like hell when I saw Wiz Khalifa. I go.
yeah, he was,
I was
really
like,
on point. He
Wiz.
had the same faces as me and as everything.
Right? So let's talk about the new album. First album.
Debut.
Debut album. Everybody wants to know how done with the process. Are you still recording for it or?
I'm still making stuff every day. I feel like I go through major things like every 2 seconds. So like I'm processing things and like writing about them and processing things and writing about them and really just trying to make sure I get out the things I have to say and things like that. So I'm still just working and fixing it.
So far,
Perfecting it.
she's like perfecting it. I know you're a perfectionist too. That's one thing that
Oh, man,
everybody
yeah,
says.
yeah. completely.
So do you think that you're like, what's the flow of the album that you think it's going to be this time? Like in comparison to You Should Be Here and your previous mixtape?
Well, I always say this. Okay, on my first mixtape, I was really focused on how it sounded sonically.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to like just write.
Right.
On the second one, I was trying to write, and kind of wasn't focused too much on how it sounded. I wasn't like focused on making sure they all sounded full. Some of those songs are like 2.5 minutes, you know what I mean? There are only 2 verses. Like, it was just me just writing. So this one, I really took my time, and I'm like, every song, I not only have to write really intensely, but I have to make sure that I push myself to get the sonics correctly. And really, if I get a good idea or I hear something that's off, make sure I really change it and not like just be like, okay, it's creative, you know what I mean?
It's creative.
I'm really being extra hard on myself with this one, so.
Okay. Well, are you still sticking with the same family, or are you working with like other producers or?
I've worked with other producers and still rocking with, Jahan and my home team, and we create all the time. That's just a natural thing, so that's never stopping. But some producers I made a lot of the stuff with is Pop and Oak, who did I. Yeah. We did a bunch together, and they're all really dope. And I think we just locked each other in a room for 2 weeks, and then I went back to California, and then went to Philly again and locked in for 2 weeks again, and we really like caught a vibe. So.
Oh wow! So are you traveling? Because I know you were actually writing and recording in Hawaii as well. Is that why you're traveling? You getting like a different vibe everywhere you go, or?
Yeah. I mean, I think I've been traveling for a lot of different reasons, but definitely the recording trips we've been taking since the end of the last mixtape. We first went to Vancouver, Canada, and set up there and locked in for 2 weeks and just made a bunch of things. But yeah, it gets a really different vibe wherever you go, depending on the season, depending on the weather, like all that. So it makes a difference.
I'm only going in on this further because it feels like it's something that you would do. When you're in like Vancouver, Philly, Hawaii, are you locking in with the producers who are from there as well that you may not have worked with before?
Usually I go out there with the intention of like, I already have it. Okay, this person's out there. Yeah. But a lot of the time, if it's me and Jahan, we'll find musicians from out there or things that we need. Like, a trumpet would sound crazy on this song. Is there any trumpet players in and things like that. But
you can't send those tweets out. People are gonna go crazy. Everybody's a trumpet player. You know what I mean?
I mean, man. Then you just find the ones that you vibe with and invite a lot of them if you can. It never hurts to have more instruments.
Like, it never hurts to have more instruments.
Never hurts. Yeah.
So, what do you think your next single is gonna be? Everybody always wants more music from Kehlani. Like, come on.
Like a new one?
Yeah.
I don't know yet. That's definitely a surprise. I'm kind of really into surprises lately, so I'm gonna just.
I've seen you've been tweeting that all like earlier. You got a major surprise for the Bay Area.
Oh man, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. It didn't really happen the way I wanted it to happen because we're still working on the details of it. But it's gonna be fun when it does happen, and it is gonna be soon. So.
You know what I was thinking? Stay tuned for that. I was like, is she going to announce Tsunami Christmas or something?
Oh, my goodness. Wait for those details.
She's like, damn it. I know you too well. So I know you've been on the road a lot. Every time I talk to you, you're somewhere. Are you planning a tour coming up?
Of course. Touring is my favorite, part of the whole thing. Like, I love being home, but at the same time, I so love not being home. Like, it's so great to, like, experience things, and all my whole team is my friends. So it's just like I'm traveling the world with my friends, and we get to do an hour every night of something I love.
I love the fact that
it's pretty awesome.
Just roll together. Every time you come through here, you're with the same people.
It's so much fun. It makes going places so funny because I'm like, I'm not walking in there if I can't walk in with all these 16 people behind me. Thanks. Like, yep, 16 wristbands right now. Thank you.
And the fact that she's 21 now, here's the club gigs and them begging you just
with
to do a
16 people. Like, this section has to fit all these guys.
And I need 16 bottles.
Yeah, because we're all that crazy.
I'm so just messing with you. So, congratulations, by the way, Miss Lauryn Hill show.
Oh my goodness.
How did that happen?
I mean, I really don't know the initial phone call that made it happen. I have no idea. But we'd kind of just talked about it once. My manager was like, he got off the phone. He comes over with the same face that he does every single time. He's up to something. David Ali, the up to something face. And he's like, yo, son. And I'm like, what's up? He's like, yo, I'm not going to tell you, son. I don't want to jinx it, son. I was like, you can't do me like that. Yo, like, you have to let me know. And he's like, he grabs my arm and he's like, yo, you might do some shows with us, son. Check you out, son. I was like, yeah, that's the David Ali voice, by the way. Thank you. I've gotten really good at it.
Right.
So And then he got the confirmation, and I was just like, yo, I called my mom. I'm like, yo, Mom, you want to go to Lauryn Hill concert? She's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, but I'm going to be in it. And it's Nas. And we just had a freak out moment for a second. So.
That's so amazing.
Yeah, I'm so stoked.
You guys haven't had a chance to connect yet or just have a conversation?
I don't think she even knows I have this thing, so I can't wait to be like,
oh, I hope someone records that moment. Please make sure it's recorded, guys.
I'm so scared in a great way. Like, I'm just like, I'm going to probably fall apart and then piece myself back together right before I see her, you know, like a quick die and then, you know.
That's pretty much probably how the fans here feel about you when it comes to stuff like that.
Hey,
just so you
know.
Now, I did want to ask you, because I know you're an amazing writer, and I think the
Thank you.
world or other artists in the industry are starting to figure out, you're like, yo, she's really, really dope.
Thank you.
Have they been begging you for writing samples or tracks? Like, have you written for anybody yet?
You know what's funny is I'm just now in the past maybe 4 or 5 months really learning how to expand my creativity with working with people.
Yeah.
Because when I first started, it was very like, I'm very shy. Like, I may not seem shy, but I am very shy.
Yeah.
And especially when it comes to like creating, it used to be like nobody can come in the room, like me and my producer, that's it. I used to be shy in front of the producer, in front of the engineer. Like, I used to not be able to even work with producers. They'd be like, yo, send me beats. And I'm just going to go in with the same engineer, and nobody better be in this room.
Right.
And there better be weed. So, but now it's like I can invite all my friends. I can be like, yo, bring whoever to the studio. We can hang out. I'm getting in with writers. I'm definitely working on tracks for other people and things like that, and just having fun. I think one thing artists realize is that I think it's for some people it's like a pride thing. Like it's not gonna say my name, so I can't do it. But once you realize that, it just lives on forever. You know what I mean? Those things live on forever, and the people who really appreciate you and are really into what you do will always find out that you're a part of something. And for you, it's just a cool thing to just have for yourself. Like, yo, I was a part of that, and it was really cool and it was important. So yeah, it's dope.
It's expanding your...
It's so much fun. It's like being in a character. Like, you know, like I can't put the song out for myself, so I get to pretend I'm like this whole other thing, and like someone who's really good at that can go do that. So it's fun.
That's what I see another step in your career, like written by Kehlani on everybody's
I want to do all type of stuff, like stuff people wouldn't expect from me. So
when are we gonna get you into acting?
Everybody asks me that. I really want to do voiceovers so bad. Like, I think it would be hilarious.
Pixar, holla at her.
You get at me, man. Like, you don't think I could do all the new Rugrats if y'all needed like a new...
Oh, please do a Rugrat voiceover.
No, don't make me do it.
Just one.
But I could be just holla. Just holla, Pixar. You were from here.
She's like, just holla. Well, one thing I was personally excited about, you got back on Twitter.
Oh, man, here we go.
Because Kehlani always says the most random things on Twitter.
I have no filter.
She always makes me laugh. So, you know, just like we did it before. The Tsunami Fishbowl. You have to reach in and explain your tweet.
Explain my tweet. This is terrible. Like, this is terrible. Y'all know me so well. Oh, wow. This is intense.
Oh, what is it?
I think all artists of color should refuse to sing that anthem shit, too. So, I know we all know what's going on here.
Yeah.
I kind of almost corrected it afterwards and said I think all artists at this point should take part in, you know, what Kaepernick is doing and what so many other people are joining in and doing. And it's really important to the entire movement. I think for people just to stand together, not just people who are in sports, not just athletes, but we're artists. We have a say. They ask us to sing it too. They ask us to come show up and be a part of that. We have the right to say no. Check this out. We can take part and stand together and influence, most importantly, because people look up to us. Right. So we have a big say.
You guys have a lot of power that if you guys stood together and just are like, we're taking a stand here, people would have to listen. There's no more argument.
I'm seeing a lot more people speak out lately, and it's really good to see.
Yeah, especially with what just happened in North Carolina
and
what
goodness.
is continuing to happen.
And the fact that this morning news came out about them not releasing police footage anymore, it's blowing my whole mind.
I can't.
Yeah. It's too intense right now.
Right. Can we just find another song, people?
Yeah, let me dig in this fishbowl.
Just like dig in.
Mommy, I have on a short dress and heels. Is you proud or is you proud? She's proud. I don't know. But there's a big evolution of Kehlani. I feel like I I used to be very like, oh, I'm never gonna wear heels. Oh, never gonna wear a dress. Yeah, but then I put on something. I was like, oh,
I look good.
this is so fun. And me and all my best friends are kind of like that. So it's cool to see all of us. Like if you know me, you know Sammy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So all of us got to like witness each other. Like, okay, if you get that pair, I'm gonna get this pair. And if you stay in it all night, girl, I'm not taking them off either. So we kind of keep each other there, and it's really fun. I'm enjoying stepping into my girliness. I have a wig on, y'all. I'm learning this. I haven't been home in almost a month, and I want to watch gory flicks on my couch and get stoned with my cat. Oh. Well, Pulp Fiction is my favorite movie.
Yeah.
And I just really love Tarantino movies in general. I don't like scary movies, but I really like gory, like bloody, like slashery.
Scream, yeah.
You know, stuff like that. And I miss my cat. I really haven't been home in a long time, and he definitely has people come check in on him every day, and like the neighbor hangs out with him and feeds him and stuff. But that's my boy.
Yeah.
So I miss his space.
Like, there's no way I could leave my dog at home for months.
Oh my
girl.
goodness. See, but a cat kind of does his own thing.
Yeah.
So like he's chilling. You definitely cannot leave your dog at home for
Yeah.
a long time.
Hell no.
Wouldn't advise it. You know what I'm saying? So.
Why did you move to New York, by the way?
I just feel like it was a better place for my speed and for, you know, my happiness.
Yeah.
I get to get up every day and take a walk and go to a coffee shop and go pick out a book and then get on the train and then, you know, go to the studio. I get a chance to really separate my lives. I can go do the fun music, Kehlani stuff when I want to do that, and then when I want to just, you know, hang out with my friends or like take a walk or like go skateboard to the store, I can do that and it's chill because there's so many people on their own agenda out there that they're not tripping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're really everybody's on their own mission, and I meet new artists every single day.
Yeah.
And I meet like new dope creative people every single day. It's a fun, challenging new place to be.
Okay, well, it sounds like it's good for you.
It's
You're
so
making-
much. It's
making
so good for
moves.
me.
Like, it's amazing.
I love it.
Lord.
Uber drivers, they talk about some I know shortcuts, and I always screenshot their picture and send it to the homies like, if I die, he killed me.
Yo.
I recently, the other day, just did this right before I tweeted that, actually, because it was like super late, like the night before, like,
Right.
and I caught an Uber home from the studio by myself. It was like extra dark, and the guy's like, oh yeah, I live around here, I know where to go. But he's the whole time he's like, oh, you sing, huh? And he's like looking at me and like the
Oh, he knows who
little
you
thing.
are.
He's like, you a singer, huh? Yeah, you make lots of money doing what you do. That's nice. Yeah, so I live over here. I know the shortcut. I was like, do you now? You're gonna get me home faster? Okay. Girl, you better kill me. Like,
He about to kidnap
save
you.
this, send this to my mom. Make sure you can pronounce his name, go crazy, like say that, write it down. So I don't know. I was genuinely scared.
No, believe me, I took an Uber today, and the photo on my phone was not the same person.
Oh my God.
picked me
I posted one time because he looked like a vampire, and I was like, yo, I'm about to get totally turned into a vampire. By the time I get home, be careful, analyze me before you just talk to me
Get
for
the blue
your
light.
sake. For real.
You're so silly.
I'm so problematic, Lord. When they hit you with leave the country if you hate it so bad, but you're Native American, so this is for sure your shit.
You're so silly.
I think I'm an avid, very passionate person when it comes to what goes on in the world. And I feel like, what is the point of having a platform if you don't use it?
Right.
You know what I mean? So I feel like it's always my job to say something about how I feel. And I tend to be really, really, really passionate about it, like, and really aggressive, almost kind of aggressive about it. And I posted something in regards to the Black Lives Matter movement, and someone told me, you know, if you hate this country so bad, why don't you just go back to wherever you came from? And I was like, the gag is,
Yo, bitch.
I am from here. Thank you.
Right.
So I don't know. I think I was on a series of savage tweets at that time in that moment. So
I love a Kehlani Savage tweet. It gets real. It's just like all down my time, like, oh shit.
Lord.
So, do you mind if I ask are you voting this year?
I feel like it's my duty to definitely vote, and it's definitely never going to be Donald Trump a day in his life,
Right.
ever. But it's almost kind of sad because I don't know if I believe in anyone at this point. And
Right.
I don't mean to discourage whoever's watching, or make you feel like there's not a hope, because I always have hope in people, but it's a sad point. You know what I mean? It's almost a mockery of the country. It's almost a mockery of government and the system and everything like that. And it's kind of scary where things are going.
Yeah.
But I think everyone just needs to really stay strong and be as much as educated on everything as possible, and really get into it. And I hope you watch the debate tonight, at least to be aware and to know about what's going on, even if it is scary.
Right.
So I don't know.
She's like, I don't know. We got to choose the best of the worst people.
Yeah, it's really crazy.
Well, Kehlani 2020 for president. I'll vote.
Cardi B for president.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I like this one. No, I am not who I used to be, and that shit is amazing.
What does that mean? What did you...
I feel like a while ago I was very not as strong as I am right now, and not as myself, not as okay with myself as I am. I used to be, I'm not gonna lie, I used to be read my comments and get terribly heartbroken. I used to be, someone could walk up to me and say something and I was distraught, you know what I mean? Somebody say something to one of my friends and I was distraught. Like, just I'm a very sensitive person in general.
Yeah.
Like, I get teary-eyed over commercials with puppies, you know what I mean?
Too.
That's just me. Like, and I used to really let it control my day.
Okay.
Like, I couldn't leave. It was really a struggle to deal with depression and deal with that.
Yeah.
Because that just wouldn't, you know, it's two opposing things. Like, it's hard to try to build that when you're dealing with that on the side.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm not necessarily in the worst of my depression anymore. I feel like I am finding my silver lining.
Yeah.
Which is really important to me. I feel like I'm finding my happy moments and my things to be really keeping me grounded, and my techniques and my, you know, little things that I do. So
yeah,
I'm just really, really proud of myself.
Good.
And I'm really happy to be where I am right now. So
I think we've all been through that before. Like, me to this day, you could say something foul to me and I'll be pissed until midnight. Like,
oh my goodness.
You know
I'm talking about holding on to it for days. Like, just can't get out of your bed. Like, it's the worst. So I'm really happy to, like, be able to say, you know what? I think I'm great. Thank you. Thank you.
See, you say that, I turn around and be like, yeah, bitch. And then just keep it moving. Like, fuck you, yeah, bitch. Last one.
Lord. Oh, yeah. I still want this to happen. They should have put my ass on Empire. Let me be a crooked A&R or a ratchet engineer, or plot twist, Boo Boo Kitty has a little sister. I think I'm funny. And I love that show.
Yes.
I love the show so much, like, actually so much. And when I cut my hair off, my whole comment section was like, Boo Boo Kitty. And I was like, that's actually so great because she's so fine, Lord. So thank you for that. And I think acting seems so much fun, and it's a great show that integrates music and acting, so.
I think that you would be amazing on that show, especially with your skills. I saw your gangster video. The record itself was amazing.
Thank you.
Then I saw the video and was like, oh my God, look at sexy ass Kehlani.
You have no idea how hard I was just telling myself, like, be girly, be girly. Be sexy. They told you to just rub on the floor. So, girl, do it. I know you feel crazy, like an awkward sea turtle or something, but, you know, just pretend, you know. So.
I was like, she looks amazing, though. I was so proud of that
Thank you so
moment.
much.
I was like, look at her going into her sexy mode. I was like,
you know how scary it was? Because they had, like, the fake Joker right there to, like, act in it. And I was like, you scared the shit out of me. Nice to meet you. I'm gonna have to look at you and sing this part. Don't make me laugh. Thanks, sir. And he was like, haha.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Well, congratulations, because I've seen you made a lot of moves with Suicide Squad.
Thank you.
New album is coming. Do we have any idea when it's coming yet?
I'm working on it. I can definitely say I'm on the more finishing end of things. I'm on the more still, you know, tweaking the ends and stuff, but I'm not like I'm first starting.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep saying soon until you guys get it. So
Soon.
Soon.
Are there any features on the album?
Not yet. Not like set in stone, but I'm definitely just still creating. I'm not like making it a very boxy, schedule-y thing. I'm just really creating as I go because I took a lot of time off. So I'm catching up to like really getting back into it. So
Getting back into, what's the name of it? Because I saw hashtag Triple S. I was like, is it hashtag Triple S?
Well, it's Triple S.
Okay.
And I don't want it to get played out before it comes out. So I'm going to definitely give the title closer to the when I actually drop it.
Okay.
But Triple S, we can definitely gear up for that. I got stickers coming and all that soon. So.
Yay, here comes the merch. Yeah, because we were over there trying to figure out what does the Triple S mean.
I think you guys are gonna like it.
So sexy, sultry. Like it.
Salmon.
Don't even trip.
I don't know. People have been guessing the most hilarious things. So salty salmon and sashimi and stuff. It's been so funny.
Anyway, well, Kehlani, thank you so much for coming through.
Thank
it's
you for
always
having
good
me.
to check in with you and just see what's going on. We're excited for the new album. You guys excited?
I'm excited too.
So if people want to follow you and see what's going on, what's the best place to get all the Kehlani info?
Well, I feel like I have the most traction kind of on my Instagram. So my Instagram is @Kehlani, and my Twitter is @Kehlani, and my Snapchat is Kehlani Tsunami. So I think I'm pretty active on all three at this point. So follow me.
You already know what it is. Your girl Shay Diddy, Kehlani. It's 106 KMEL.